Thank you. Good day, everyone. Okay. First of all, I would like to thank you, Stephen from Asia Photography Union, allowing me to share my image story. Let me introduce myself. Okay. You can see this is okay. The first slide. My name is Terry. Okay. Surname is Tan. Given name is Tong Toon. So it's full of tea, huh? Don't ask me why I was full of tea. I also don't know why, because of I born in a month of 10 and the date of 10 also. I also don't know why. Maybe tangible lah, no? They call it tangible lah. I'm not a professional photographer. I'm just a hobbyist. I love to see beautiful images since I'm childhood day lah, no? And learn photography during at school, and it become my passion until now. Okay, I live in Penang. Okay, for for overseas people who not familiar with Penang, where is it actually? Penang located in northern peninsula of Malaysia, whereby not far from southern Thailand. It only takes 2.5 hours travel by roads, or 1.5 or 1 hour 20 minutes by air from Singapore. So Malaysia is a neighbor country to Thailand and Singapore, so we are in the middle. Okay, so Penang is just a tiny island, rich in culture. We got Chinese population, we got Malay, we got Indian population, so it's like a melting pot. Huh? So okay, I started to capture what I call it this opera show, the Chinese opera, since in digital image since 2010. Before that is using film, not much picture about it. But when it come to digital, you know, it's quite what I call it easy, quite easy, and immediately you can see your result. You go back during the post processing, it's quite enjoyable. So I really like the detail and the color of the image. When I take the image, so it keep on proceeding, understanding their lifestyle, capturing their image. So like you see, is a detail. So this is the detail, the detail until the the sweat also, and you can get it. So this picture actually I taken about 10 years ago using my old Canon cameras, using the 70-200, the 200mm f4. So follow up the next one, as usual, that when we started to capture the opera show, normally we have most people commonly they capture the artists doing makeup before the show start. So this is the picture I also taken long time ago, mainly on how her face look like, the detail on the face. Follow up by this one. Okay, for this one is you can see the differences of Thai, what do you call it, Thai opera, Chinese opera compared to from China. Okay, Thai Chinese opera, they have their own makeup station. They quite dedicated to their makeup station. They don't simply go to elsewhere to do makeup. They just doing at their own station. Whereby Chinese what you call performer, they are quite flexible. They can bring their plastic container with their cosmetic. They can sit anywhere else to take to start their makeup. So this shot, I seen it, I feel quite nice because of the back of the backdrop. There's a tiger. So this lady tried to do a makeup. So there's the differences between the background and the main subject. Okay. Follow up by sometimes I do capture some of this image in the what I call it, a very dark environment. So this shot I was taken by using a 50mm That time I'm using just a normal lens, Canon 50mm lens, during this low light environment. In this condition, I found that the dark color of the shirt, the green dark color of the shirt, make his face look clearer. Okay. So next one is I observation is quite important. I observed this woman by using my telephoto lens. I'm using a 70-200. That time I'm using just an f4. So using a 200 mm. At that moment, I observed her. When she turned around to look at her teammates, I quickly released my shot. So on that time, I feel very happy. I get this shot. So followed by after that, I do take slightly bigger scene rather than portrait. In this shot, I focus on the mirror and the light bulbs. Okay, so okay, now why I focus on mirror and the light bulbs? Okay, I will tell you why. Nowadays in this opera show, very hardly you can see this type of tungsten light bulbs. No more, because of nowadays they are using LED or they are using the normal incandescent bulb. So I interested on capture this this image is because I look at the light bulb. I try to control the exposure. I try to control it not to be overexposed, so I can get the detail of the bulbs. Then I also can get the detail of the face at the mirror. So this is what I want. Okay, the next image is for this image is I do take slightly bigger scene and portrait, different angle from the shot. Okay, I took this is from the back of the performer. Okay, I took this shot from her arm position, a triangle. Go through the triangle of the arm. So that time I just something new, but after that, quite number of people also doing the same shot like this. Quite common right nowadays. Okay, the next one, let me see. Okay, I need to go quite fast a bit because I have about 130 images need to share with everybody. Okay. This shot. Okay, let me see. Okay, this shot is about the beautiful faces and accessories. I call it beautiful faces and accessories. So it's another shot about the tungsten bulb. You notice that at the right hand side there's a tungsten bulb. This image also give me win some prizes during some saloon exhibition those days. So followed up by the next one. This one also same. I took this is at a very dark environment. One bulb. You see, there's only one tungsten bulb. Nowadays very difficult. You couldn't find this tungsten bulb anymore. This is about 10 to 8 years ago. This picture I took is 10 to 8 years ago. Okay. Let me see. Okay. In a low light condition, I took this in low light condition. Okay. Let me see another one. Okay. Followed by a close-up shot. Sometimes I do this close-up shot because I suddenly found that I realized that this lady is looking outside the stage. Then it's an ambient light. It's a natural ambient light. So I focus. I'm using my 200 mm f4. I focus on her eye. Then I took this shot. So this shot is almost is also taken during 2010. Okay. Okay. Next one. Okay. This one is about the traditional outfit of the bride and the bridegroom. I took this shot by bride as a foreground subject and the groom as the background subject. Why bride at the foreground and groom at the background? Because of bride beautiful, okay. So as usual, guys, when take photo, the bride always put in front. Okay, it's quite common. You can see this type of Teochew in this Teochew opera. So they're wearing bride and bridegroom in red in color. Okay, I like it because of the full of detail. Okay, followed by next one. Next one. Okay, this one is this shot, this image score many medals in international photo salon before. I like it. She also look great. Okay, I think among all the performer, she is the most beautiful performers so far. I have taken. Okay. Also, you look at the tungsten bulb, no, no? Okay. Okay, let me get back smaller a bit. Okay. Okay. Hold on for a second. Okay. Next. Okay. Before I start the story about how I follow up with this Teochew opera, no? This is another image. The last image I talking about the portrait size I taken. This one is I just call it Lady in Reds. Okay, it's another woman artist from China. So I just realized that I observed she is looking outside, so I focus on her eye. Then just take a snapshot. Okay, next one. Okay, we start from. All right, we start from this story lah. Story talk about Teochew opera. What is this Thai Teochew opera? That's the that's the title of tonight. No, the story about the Thai Teochew opera. Thai Teochew opera had been around in Penang by generation. During my childhood time, they already here. No, they've been generation by generation. They've been to Penang. They perform during the month of the 8th lunar calendar. Especially in Penang, the 8th lunar calendar is the local Chinese will celebrate the landlord deity, or they call Hokkien call is Tua Pek Kong birthday. They will move. This team of people, they were moving around from one place to another, especially in the Chinese community area. Okay, so this image, what I would like to present is this image will show the gap between three generations: the Akong, the Ama, the grandfather, and the grandmother, maybe the daughter and the granddaughter watching together. Okay, so when taking this shot, I face a bit difficulty because of the stage lighting is quite bright. Then if you use a normal meter, you may overexpose. So for this shot, I took it by manual control mode. Try not to overexpose the highlight area and not to underexpose the shadow area. Definitely, you need to do a post processing for this picture. Okay. Okay, the stage. Okay, let's talk about the stage. Acting in progress. So at least you know how bright is the stage are. And followed by another one. This is the stage. When we take this picture, I like to look at the facial expression, especially the artist. No? The light over here is bright enough. Don't worry. No, you can capture it in a high speed or your smaller eye picture. You don't worry about not enough lighting. Okay. Okay. Another picture about the close up a bit of the acting, the motion. I focus on the motion when the hand try to move the sleeve, then her face. So I capture this particular shot is based on the motion and the expression of her face. Okay, from the side, this particular on the left side of the stage, I try to cover from the left side of the stage. For this stage, I need to use ladder to climb up near to this what you call it, the guard standing just exactly at the corner of the stage. I have no place to stand, so later I send it to show it to you how I stand. You see in front here there's a ladder, right? there's a ladder. So actually I'm climbed on top of this ladder, I took this shot. Okay, so then so different day we have different audience. So in Penang lah, especially in Penang, some uncle they do park their motorbike, just sit at their bike while watching. This is a norm in Penang lah. During my childhood times, you can see cycling there, sit at the cycling bicycle, sit at the motorcycle and watch the show. But for the maybe one day, another 5 years, another 10 years, you wouldn't see this anymore. Okay. Okay, we start about the lifestyle. Okay, we talk about, just now we talk about the show, we start lifestyle. How about their lifestyle? Actually, the lifestyle of their daily lifestyle of the performer. This is how they live when they are travel from one place to another. In this case, they are staying at the local temple community hall. They rent, maybe cheaper. They're not staying in hotel. They just stay in because of they need to rent. They got about 22 performer. That's been including six musician, and the rest is the performer. So quite a big group. So you're talking about one night, how much they charge? One night their fees, their professional fees is about 3,006 ringgit. 3,006 ringgit per night. But just imagine if you divided by 22%, how much do they get? No? So it's not easy for them. No? They need to travel all the way from Bangkok by bus. So they need another lorry to they call it, to transfer their what they call it, their belonging and the stage equipment, everything. So later on I will cover up. You can see what's the belonging. No? Okay. So the lifestyle we're talking about, they rent this community hall, because this community hall got electricity, got a bathroom, got 2 bathrooms, so they need to share it. This olden wooden community hall have 2 story. Some of them stay at the ground floor and others stay at first floor. They just use the tents as for privacy and prevent mosquito. Okay, so okay, this is how the tents. Okay, the what they call it, the water buckle. No, they need to use every day. This guy is a musician. He's a musician. Okay, every time he see me, he will smile at me. He's a very nice guy, but he seldom speak much. He just smile at me. Every time he see at me, he smile at me. Later on, I will show you how he perform. Okay, this guy is an actor. This guy is a performer. But the moment I took this shot, I must do it fast, because I noticed his left arm have a very nice lotus tattoo. Without he realized, I quickly capture it. So you see, this is quite a low angle. So there's the wonderful of mirrorless camera. I'm using apparently I'm using EOS R, Canon EOS R. It's quite, what they call it, when it comes to mirrorless camera. When you take this type of immediate shot, you no need to look at your viewfinder. You just put your camera at your. I just put my camera at my limb. No, I open up my screen. I realize when he talked to me, and I just point my finger to the screen and focus at the lotus that's in the arm, the tattoo there. I just focus, then I got this shot already. So it's quite easy to compare to those days. We are using a SLR or using a DSLR. You need to look at the viewfinder, how he feel. He will suddenly say, "Hey, what are you doing?" So, but he is okay, because after I capture this shot, I show it to him. He's quite like it. He say, "Oh wow, he like it." So then he keep on talk to me in Teochew, and we start sometimes. But I some of them I understand, but some of them I don't understand, because they show me. You see in the screen there, you show me there's a sepak takraw match between Thailand and Philippines. He bring his own satellite dish. So he is watching the Thai channel. Okay. Another one. Okay. On the top floor, I going up there. I seen these few ladies, they just wake up, they they just walking around. So they look at me, they ask me, what are you doing? No, I say, I just capture your image. They say, like this also you want to capture? I say, no, I just for recording purposes. No, so they just moving around. Some of them, they just go and wash their faces. No, waiting for some of their colleague cooking their lunch for them. No, so during this time, I found out a person suddenly pop her head from the staircase. No, this is a staircase. Just pop her head up and have a conversation with them. So I quickly, it's also the wonder of mirrorless camera. I just turn around, I just point my finger to the screen and just at the screen at her face, I just point it up and capture this shot. Okay, so following up by this downstairs, this two person is what are they doing? Let me see. Let me write down. These two person is listening to music and playing games. Okay, one is sitting there listening to the YouTube music, and then one is playing game. So while waiting for their turns to use the common bathroom. Okay, I must go fast a bit. Okay, and now one is these two this couple is a drummer. They play drums. Is a husband and wife. Her husband is just finished bath and he put his shirt on. Okay, so later on you'll see how he performed the drum. Okay, this is the lunch time. They're taking their lunch. Okay, they do invite me to join them for the lunch. Actually, it's a very nice Thai cuisine. Quite nice, very nice. Aroy. In time they call it aroy. But mostly spicy. Very spicy. Okay. Okay. Some of them start doing makeup as early as after lunch at the stage. I found that this Thai performer is quite very serious on their appearance, especially when they're makeup. Some of them, they took about 2 to 3 hours to prepare their face. No joke, huh? No joke. They just take 2 or 3 hours. I took this shot is I seen there's a mirror, there's the reflection. I just sit there. I just as usual. I just captured his image of how he started to do the base makeup, the base layer of the makeup. So at another corner, actually on top of this stage during afternoon, it's very warm, very hot. So you can see most of them didn't wear their clothes. Okay, this guy is playing with his what they call it, his mobile apps. He also is a handyman for this troupe. Okay, so when later on you can see he do a lot of things. At the end of this slideshow. Okay, I did cover this this lady. If I'm not wrong, she must be a treasurer. She is the treasurer for these troops. Okay, she is calculating the expenses of the troops. At the back is another lady is preparing they say ironing their clothes. Okay, they are quite serious. You see, when they do performance, all their clothes must be what they call it, hang it nicely. They do ironing. They not simply throw it here, throw it there. So they are unique. Honestly, they are unique. Okay. So follow up. Next one is okay. That's a musician. Just now I say he always smile to me. So he is practicing Chinese called Wu. We call it Chinese violin. It's a three string type of what they call it, 3-string type of musical instrument. Works like violin, but it's a Chinese violin. They call it Wu, E-R-H-O. He do blow Chinese sauna. Sauna in Chinese they call it laba. So his expertise actually is in Wu and laba. He's a very nice person. The only thing that I couldn't understand what he talked to me. I couldn't understand. He couldn't understand what I talked to him. We are using hand sign language to talk to each other. Okay. Followed by this drummer. Okay, this drummer. I took this picture. I want to elaborate to everyone that you see how many drum they're using. No, so actually this space is very small. It's only allowed one person to sit there. Actually, where the place I standing is for him to sit down and to play with the drums. Okay, so he just getting all this his equipment organized before the stage start, the show start. Okay, this young performer is doing the video call to her family far away. I see quite happy, happy till you can see her teeth. So I just captured this shot. I found that it's quite nice. And see someone laugh naturally. I just immediately I just capture it. Okay. Then this particular image, I will try to what I call it, show it that to everyone that this particular backdrop is hand painted. It's hand painted. It's not printed by printer. It's hand painted. So it's been used by generation. They bring in this head backdrop from Thailand. They bring it back every season when they finish the show. So actually, only the local provide them this stage. All the backdrop they bring themselves. So this particular image show that this backdrop consists of these two cranes. Cranes, the birds called cranes, right? So with the performance sitting there, you can see the ratio, how big is this backdrop? Okay. Okay. Next one is okay. This guy, what he's doing? He's putting up a lipstick. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. This guy is putting up a lipstick. An all-rounder man applying lipstick. Actually, he's able to doing acting, dancing, installation, and repairing. He's a multi-talented person. At the background is another performer preparing the costume for tonight's show. So actually, most of them, they not only doing, they are considered multi-talent because they not only doing one thing, they can do a lot of things. So I quite impressed what they can do. Okay, followed by next slide. Okay, this slide will show that during daytime, because of the on top of the stage is very hot, so some of them sleep at the underneath the stage, at the bottom of the stage. Okay, because it's cooler. Okay. Okay, then you can see there's another person is sleeping. Sleeping. So the person just now I took with the left arm with a lotus tattoo. He is starting to preparing himself. At the left hand corner. Okay, this he is doing his preparation for the makeup. You see how serious he is. He will detail, not inch by inch. It's millimeter by milliliter, mm by mm. He tried to make it perfect. So that's another shot when I found that this guy is trying to change his position. So I just faster go backwards to capture. Then she must be very comfortable. Seem like she like to stay at this location to talk to her family. The mobile signal reception must be very good over here. Okay, another image about how they sleeping nets, how they use their sleeping net. Actually, it's not a sleeping net; it's a cloth itself. It's just a cloth. They just move into this cloth. They can sleep. They just sleep like that. During daytime. I try to find out what this thing called. In Google they call it hammock or hamakas. But it's just a cloth for people to hang around and sleep inside. Okay. The next one is we talk about cubicle station. Just now I mentioned about beginning the Chinese performer, the Chinese from China, their performers normally they don't have this, they call it the cubicle. But Thai performer mostly they have, I can say mostly they have their own station. They call it their own station. Their own station consists of fans, consists of bulb. So now you can realize my previous picture compared to this one. This one I took it during 2018, 2018, 2019. You see, there's no more tungsten bulb. There's no more tungsten bulb. So the mood totally different. You will feel the mood is different. Okay. Okay. The next one is okay. Another composition by capturing her face through her arm. Okay. Then next one is this. She is the lady boss. She is the lady boss of the troupe, the showman. Okay. She is very dedicated on this show. She command everything. She is the boss. The way you speak to her, you will feel that she is very well known on how to manage the team, the show. Okay. This is the stage, front stage before the show start. Okay. Normally you can see there's 2 chairs and 1 table, and the backdrop. This will show that the next scene, the next drama, what they're going to perform. What's the title of the drama they're going to perform. Normally you can see these 2 red chairs. Normally is for the bride and the bridegroom, or maybe for the minister. Okay, I took this shot because I was so coincidentally there's inside here there's another person who do makeup. Okay, another shot closer a bit about how her face look like. Okay, then followed by, oh, this guy is still sleeping. Then I found that I got another angle I can cover up about how he sleep and his colleague doing the makeup. Okay, getting ready for the show. This is a image about putting up their costume, the general figure. You can see general figure at the back of where they were wearing a flag. A flag in Chinese tradition. What they call it, drama. You can see all this general with a flag. Okay. Next one is before they start the show. They need to pray first. They pray for safety and good showmanship, as usual. You can see. You do notice about this little what they call wooden what they call it, wooden puppet here. There's a meaning. There's a story. But definitely tonight I can't tell all the story because of the time is quite limited. But later on I will cover a bit on this wooden doll. What the meaning of your wooden doll about? Okay, the drama starting to what they call it, checking out his what they call it, musical instrument. Okay, this square box actually quite nice. This square box, when you knock it, it come out with a very unique song. Unique, not a unique song, unique sound. It's like talk 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 like that. It remind me like those days when I childhood times. People selling noodles, they use this one talk talk talk. They call it talk talk me, some sort like that. So it's very nice, very unique. So for me, he have a couple of it. So he showed it to me all this musical instrument, but whatever he said to me, I totally couldn't understand because he's a northern Thai. He come from northern Thai. He speak Thai totally different, but he don't speak Teochew. So our conversation we go by hand, and sometimes I draw picture, talk to him. So this husband, very lovely husband and wife. Yeah, they're very lovely husband and wife. They most of the time both of them they are inside these constrained spaces, constrained spaces, very small space. The husband play drum, the wife play the gong. The wife is Lao Tien, is from Laos. The husband is from northern Thailand. So both of them don't know how to speak Teochew, but they love Teochew. They are very passionate on this music. They play very well. Okay, the next one is okay. Sometime I since I was there, uh, I bring my fish eye to play around. No? So this guy is quite friendly to me. I say, you don't mind? I use a fish eye to capture your face, and I give it to you. He like it. He like it. He say, oh, wow, something special. No? So sometimes they just like it. We just after capture the picture, we give it to them. No? Okay, so same also this lady. So I just capture some normal portrait picture. Mostly they already have. They just enjoy. They have some funny picture. No? So this is her station. Uh, during they already get ready, waiting for the turn, but the show haven't started yet. So she just sit there and waiting for the show to be start. Another performer praying for the what they call it, the safety and the good showmanship of the show. Okay, uh, so I focus on the eye. Look at the eye, no? Okay, look at another picture. Oh yeah, the drama. Okay, normally about 7:30, 7:45, you can get they starting to play. The drummer getting to beat the drum and very loud, very loud. No, why they do this? Because of they need to alert the neighborhood. Huh? That the show are going to start within 50 minutes, something like that. No, so as usual, when you heard this, that means the show is going to start. Okay, okay. So the husband and the wife performing their duties. No, when I took this shot, I realized that the speed you shouldn't too fast and you shouldn't too slow. So I try about 1/60, 1/30, 1/40. I try it up. We will try to get the hand, the motion of the hand. Okay, the motion of the hand like this. The motion of the hand, but without we call it the blur of the face. Okay, so I like the ambient light. The ambient light shine at his face. Then I just took this shot. Okay. And I was like, okay, when talk about just now this shot, when I took this shot, I totally can't move at all. I've been trapped inside there. Just now I mentioned this space is very small. When you stand inside this area, when you took their images, you must wait until they finish their drumming. No, when they finish the first chapter, so you can't move anywhere. So this shot I took it another day. No, when they started this piper, no, this musician is blowing his laba, no. Okay, I composed this image by putting this frame to this musician. Okay, so when I took this stage, this particular picture, that time everyone under the stage is looking at me. What the hell are this guy doing? Is it this drama with a cameraman? No, is this drama including cameraman? So sometimes you need to be what I call brave enough. You know, after you take it, then make sure you move away. You know, if not, you will see there's a bottle flying from from the from the audience. Okay, okay, then. Okay, now this is a substitute drama. Why there's a substitute drama? No? Okay, when they need more noise, they need substitute drama because of they need more noise. No, they need more music, more beat. No, more beat. No, so over here you see, yeah, there's the husband is playing the gong. The wife also need to play in the gong, so they need a substitute drama. No? Okay, ready to roll out. This is the scene is he's ready, you know, ready to roll out. When he roll out, I try to capture this shot in motion, you know, 1/60, 1/40, 1/30. Try our best, no, try to capture all these images. Okay, okay, and a shot about the motion, a bit about motion. Okay, when after he performed, he back to the stage there. He sit down and wait for another round, another turn. No? So these two fella is sitting there. You know, I realized that The sushi haven't finished yet. Okay, he look at me, I look at him, I take a picture. After that, he show me, do you want sushi or not? He asked me, you want sushi or not? I said, never mind, I have taken my dinner. So yeah, most of the time I'm there. I'm there about from afternoon until night. Sometimes I'll be there until about 12 p.m. No? For the whole night. You know, so they quite familiar with me. You know, so used to. So it's okay. You know? Okay, why they they're waiting at the back. So in front there's the dancer. There's the dancer. You know? There's dancer. It's the opening ceremony of the show. You know? They're dancing with very colorful, very close around. So when I took this shot, I make sure my focusing point is at her face, and make sure that the speed shouldn't be high, shouldn't be too slow, because I want to get a bit motion of this cloth flying around. You know? So I try and try. So finally I get this one. Another shot, they are doing circling around. So I found out over here, there's you can get a bit of backlighting. So I put my focusing point over here. So when they are turning that time, I just keep on continuing shot for a few. Then luckily I got this shot. Okay. Okay, a bit of about their crown. A bit of the crown. Actually, I got quite numbers of these accessory shot, but I'm not going to put in tonight because of the just tonight is about 130 hours flight I'm going to share, but try to speed it up. If not, Steven will going to knock my chair. Okay, at the back. Okay, sometimes you may face this style of scene. I like this style of scene, like very natural. They are talking to each other. They are doing a changing. You know, normally in changing room they are quite, what they call it, not say sensitive lah. You talk about they are not feel comfortable, you know, when you're taking their picture. You are taking a changing, but I used to them. They used to me, you know. They can talk everything to me. So actually, I got a number of pictures about the changing, but this one is quite okay. So I share with you all, you know. So how they do changing their uniform. Their not say uniform, the costume. Okay, during sometimes to have loneliness. They're talking about alone at the backstage. One person at the backstage, because all the colleague is performed in front. No? Okay, this one is a rabbit. Look over there. You see, there's a rabbit. There's two rabbit. This guy is pointing a spear over there. Hey, rabbit, look over there. This is my way of representing this particular image. Okay, this image is about the real artist of the show. Okay, you can see this. She's the lady boss. Okay, she's lady boss. So this girl, remember, she's the one who video conferencing talk to the family far away. Always like to sit over here during afternoon. She is the one. Then this guy. Actually, he's not doing performing at that night. Very seldom seen him, but he is one of the team member. He's one of the team member. No? So at the back you can see all the crown. Okay. Okay, this shot. Okay. Sometimes you need to do a bit study over there. What they're going to do next? You must be familiar with them. You cannot say that then wait until the next thing they want to do when you start it up. Take up your camera, they already finished. They're going to do other thing already. So I quite familiar what their movement about. Maybe a bit about what type of the drama they're going to present. So I know that on that particular drama definitely have this scene. This lady going to sing. So I wait there. Wait for her to pick up her mic and sing. So I just capture it. Okay. So fine tuning of the bride, fine tuning of the hairpin, fine tuning. Normally you can see the bride or bridegroom in red color. Okay. Next one. Okay. Pulling the string. This one also same. This one you must understand, when the chapter finish, when the episode finish, they need to change the screen, the backdrop. They need to change the backdrop. You must quickly go to this particular location, stand there and wait for her to pull, because definitely she won't come and call you. Hey, Terry, I'm going to pull out the screen. Come over here. No, she will immediately go and pull the screen. Then they will very fast. They're going to change the front stage. So I know what she's going to do, so I wait there. So I typically I put it a bit low speed to get the motion and to make sure that she don't shake her head. Okay. I like this one. This one is about the mixed musician. The mix between west and east or west lah, something like that lah. So consists of cello. This thing is called cello. Is Angmo the Western Angmo. Okay. This one is the Chinese musical instrument. This one called Yangqing. Yangqing in Chinese, Yangqing. Then this one called Wu. So it's a mix music. Okay, next one is the music book. Okay, I when capture this one, I try to capture this music book. Okay, this is copyright. Okay, he's blowing the laba. Then just over the window, you can see they are acting. So consists of three things. One thing is the musical book. Second thing is this guy is blowing up the lava, and the third thing is the person in the stage. Or everything also I want. Okay, come back again. I know she's going to pull up the string again. These different days. That's why she wear different clothes. So I stand there. She also know I'm going to capture her image. Okay, a bit about this wooden puppet. Okay, actually, they got this type of ritual ceremony when they all the while they need to send this wooden puppet to in front the deities there. They need to send this wooden puppet. Is actually this wooden puppet represent the children, no? The children, the spirit, the children. They send it to the deities there, the tables there. They pray it. Then later on, they will the organizer, the committee of the temple, they will return this particular wooden puppet dolls with biscuit and money to them. So normally this biscuit is very, what they call it, popular in local. Everybody is asking for it because of they believe, and this biscuit for the children they took it for safety. Will be very peaceful. The children will be for their safety. So when I took this shot, I realized that there's the children. This particular children. This one is previously I took when these children actually is the drummers. The husband and wife. The husband and wife daughter. When during 2016, 2017, I think 2007, the daughter come with them because of 2018. Because the daughter went to school, can't follow them. So one of the stage performer helped her daughter to tidy up the hair. Okay. The next one is The next one is this shot is about what? It's about the veteran. You see in my right hand side, this lady actually she is a veteran of the troupe. Okay, a lot of people respect her. A lot of people like to meet her. Even our local people, like maybe they know her long time ago. Okay, at the center here you can see the altar where they just now they pray. This is the altar. So this lady actually have a story behind. He told me a lot of story. She told me a lot of story, but quite sad about her story. You want to talk about the story? I can write a book already. But today I'm not going to talk about the story. I don't have enough time. I go forward a bit. Okay. And come to this picture is about the performance of the emperor and the empress. The dancer dance in front of the emperor and the empress. So this is another set of drama. Okay. This is the picture. Is about this image about when the king send the message, ask the messenger send the message to the minister. When the minister before receive the message must be what you call it, you bow it down. You bow it out to receive the king message. If not, your head is going to be chopped off. Okay. 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 Next one is okay. I come back to this guy. This guy is playing different music instrument. He's playing what? He's playing the box. You see the box. The box. Just now I mentioned about the box. Talk, 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 talk. The box and a lot of this thing. I don't know what it's called. You use the hand just play around. Then you can heard a lot of this type of special sound like click 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 clock clock clock, something like that. But all these instruments have their uniqueness. Yeah, I do realize. You see how small is the drum at the center there? Such a small drum also got sound. Wow, fantastic. Okay, the next one is when they perform, they will need to go to the backstage. Okay, okay. Then this image will show that what's the difference in between front stage and the backstage. Okay, okay, okay. This picture will show how I captured the video. That's Terry Tan at the inside the mirror. Okay, I've been mirrored. I've been captured. Okay. This shot I'm using telelens from. I sit quite far away. No, I using my zoom lens. I observe and just capture. I like their facial expression. Okay, later on I will talk about the facial expression. Okay, and it also same another angle. I using my telelens. I look at her. I capture when she look at the message at the back is her colleague try to changing clothes. Okay, changing the costume. And this another shot also same. I using telelens. You can see that at the back is that the bouquet and is a telelens. Okay. This is about what? This is about holding a drama script, doing conversation. Okay, sorry. Holding a drama script, doing conversation. You look at the face expression. I like the face expression. Sometimes when they talk, they train. Actually, they are training their face expression. When you talk about, you look at the drama, you look at their face expression. They are very good in face expression. Okay. This is the what I call it, the flag of the general. Where at the back of the general, the flag. So Thai what they call Thai opera, Thai Teochew Opera. All these accessories make by themselves. They make by themselves. Handmade, not printed, handmade, stitch. They use stitch. So it's very nice, very unique. So just now we talk about face expression, right? So this is the face expression. When I realized this guy, before he going up for the show, he is practicing the face expression. So funny, right? You look at the face. Okay, so this is a normal. This is a common shot that I realized he talked to her, very happy. Then they have a conversation. Then he laugh each other. So this another shot that during the night, both of them have a conversation, laugh each other. It's quite enjoyable. No? I just snap it. No? Another one, 3-person talk to each other. Then you can see that in the whole here, you can see the front there, they are acting. At the back here, they are talking to each other. Okay. Then this image is about while preparing herself. You see how busy are them when you come to busy. She need to sing. She need to sing. She need to prepare for herself. But her colleague also very very busy on changing the clothes. No? So I took this shot. No? So this shot is about conversation within these two guys. I seen eye to eye. These two fella is quite serious, talk to each other. Then at the background, there's got one guy sitting there, someone in a red color. So I just capture it. Okay. Okay. Another one is, what you are looking at me? I just look at you. Just look at me. Then I snap at you. That's all. That's the very simple message. Okay. They do like just now say all their costume, they do it themselves. They stitch by themselves, they repair by themselves. So this image I managed to capture. It's not every time you can capture this type of image, provided their costume break, damage, then you can see they doing this job. So this is quite rare scene. No? So this another scene is talk about preparing the accessories. This guy is trying to sometimes repairing his head, her head, She is the one who used a video conferencing. She, yeah. Okay. Yeah. When I at the backstage, this lady, so it so happened that that day she is acting a series of drama. Her role is about the story of a rabbit and her. Then she asked me to capture one picture for her about rabbit. No, I just okay. You know, I give her this picture. Okay, the emperor must be serious, right? Emperor cannot simply laugh, cannot simply joke. So how serious the face look like, you know? So when you act as an emperor, you shouldn't be like Joker. Okay, okay, this is Joker. That's why you see that's the Joker. Okay, in the series of drama, they have different type of serious drama. They have a Joker. This is the character of Joker. No, so I what they call it, I capture this image with the patong, the what they call it, the wooden puppet here. Then can compare the differences. Okay. Next one is okay, as usual. You can see them hanging at the back, waiting for their turns. This is army uniform. They're saying the private normal army uniform. Yeah, this shot I just coincidentally I found that she is smoking. She's smoking, so I just capture it just for recording purposes. Actually, their life is quite tough when they're acting. Some of them is the senior will feel back pain, you know. So as usual, when they're aging, you feel back pain, so they need some massage. So among them, the young one will take care of the old one. They will provide them some massage. Wow, this guy pulling a rope again. So it's her job. It's her job. You can't find other people changing the backdrop. It's her job. Okay. Okay. At the end of the day, you're talking about nearly about 11 p.m. End of the day, you can see slowly they are picking up their thing. No, there's waiting for the final round. No, they are just sitting there waiting for the final round. Okay. Yeah. This is the veteran. She is the veteran of the show. No, her leg painful, so this junior try to massage for her. She is really very talented person. She has been in this industry many years. It's by decades. It's not by years. She's been sold by her parents to the show business while she only 3 years old. The rest of the story is too long. I can't say much over here, but unfortunately, when it come to 2019, I couldn't meet her, but I heard that she happened to got in stroke, so they sent her back to Bangkok. So in 2019, I couldn't meet her. 2020, I couldn't meet her because of the pandemic, and until today, so this is another scene about how they changing their clothes. Okay, so happened that the position like that, so I just capture it. Okay, followed by seldom see people drinking the scene of drinking on top of the stage. This is the another drama is talking about the story. There's include a person drunk at the stage, you know. The person, the character of the drunker, you know. So okay, this one is about what? This one is uh, don't touch my knife. My knife over here. I'm busy playing Dota. Playing video game. Okay. Careful. Don't touch my knife. I need to use it later on. Okay. Okay. This scene is about they're going to at the end of the show. Not every day, but normally at the end of the last day of the show, they will perform a similar like a ritual. They will some sort of Thanksgiving type of ceremony. They were going down to the stage in front of the altar and now the topekong there, the altar there. They're going to pray and they're going to have what do you call it, the ceremony. Okay. So I captured this shot because of this guy is playing the laba. Then in front, as you can see, there's some colorful, some then the contrast over here. Okay. Okay, they are using the ladder going down to the front altar there. I can't manage to follow them to the front there because of very fast. They're going up out there for a while, then they will be coming back. So I need to wait over here. I need to wait there when they going coming up. When they coming up, I capture this particular scene. Okay, so okay, this one is okay. This one is the back of the scene. They're talking to each other. Okay, just now about this one, the biscuit, the wooden doll. When the community return back to them, they give some money, the biscuit. Okay. Then followed by this performance, and okay, packing up their clothes, washing up their face, going to roll down. They washing up their face, keep up their thing. Okay. Then you see all these performer, they can do everything. They dismantle their panel. They do a packing. They you remember this guy? This guy is the one who put the lipsticks. So they are packing their belonging. This guy is calling up the lorry. Okay, the lorry is arrived. The lorry is over here. Then they are at the downstairs. So they're pushing up the genset. The genset is very heavy. They push it. They push it. They wait for the lorry to arrive. Then they already arrived. They move their thing because of the lorry arrived at the side of the stage, the same level as the stage. They open the side there. They just move their belonging in, and they move the genset up to the lorry. So the performer waiting for the bus. This guy is the musician. He's waiting for the bus. Then this guy is the lotus tattoo at the right hand side. Now you see, there's a satellite dish. Yeah. I proved that. This is a satellite dish. He bring his own satellite dish. Watch the movie over here. So they are moving. Actually, they are moving to Taipei, Perak. They're asking me to join them, but I couldn't join them because I got something to do the next day. But I say, never mind. You all will be back next year. So I follow you all back next year. I see you, but unfortunately, 2019. This is 2009. Then 2020, they unable to be back here because of the pandemic. Then this year they also unable to be back here. Okay, Stephen, can you hear me, Stephen? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Follow up with this. I have a break. Stephen will play a short video about how I composed this summary, a composite video about this Thai Teochew Opera. I hope you all enjoy it. And later on, you can give me a question. You can question me from A to Z. Hope you all enjoy it.
All right, thank you, Terry.
Okay. Any
So
question?
any questions for Terry? You can unmute and ask questions.
Yeah, I can see some question over here. I can see
Yeah, you
Vincent
can answer
Chia.
based on the chat, no problem.
Yeah.
What lens you shot with?
Okay. Commonly I'm using 16-35 over there because of quite useful lens. But I do carry around 70-200. I do carry around like you see, I do carry a fish eye, but seldom use. Normally I generally I'm using 16-35, 50 mm. Then 70-200 or 24-70 I also got used, but that not quite often because of that particular area is quite narrow. No, if you're using 24-70, actually it's not that much space for you to stand. No? Let me see. Thank you. Well, thank you. It's talking about the experience when we actually when I started this particular series. Before I start, I like just now I mentioned I took their portrait first. Then later on I follow up with the what do you call it, the stage show. No, then human as usual when you visit them. No,
yeah. Thank you very much, Terry. Thank you.
Definitely the ISO will be quite high sometimes. You know? ISO because of
Kelly,
the dark
I think
environment.
I noted that you are using a lot of ambient light. Do you use flash to supplement the lights, the lighting?
No. Actually, I didn't use flash because of I afraid the flash may change the what they call it, the picture that I would like to take. No, I take it normally. I would like to take it naturally. You know, actually, when you take this type of stage show, you went to this type of stage show, in front of the front stage lighting, you shouldn't have a problem. The light is enough. The exposure is not an issue. Only at the backstage. At the backstage, sometimes quite dark. Sometimes quite dark. I just higher the ISO, and capture it. No, just capture it. No, like for example, you see like when I take the light bulbs, we can't use flash. No, when we used flash, we lost all this detail. No? So all the while, this is my thing, my way of taking this picture. So I usually don't use flash.
So I noted certain scenes there will be something like a high contrast, right? Because due to the background and then the front, the stage, and also you take from the backstage. So that definitely there'll be some high contrast of the lighting. How you strike the balance?
Oh, okay. Okay. For certain shot, you need all my shot I taken in raw file. Okay. In certain condition, I select my mode to manual mode. Like for example, like the stage with the 3 generation of the older generation, second generation sitting around. If you go for our what we call aperture priority mode or the speed priority modes, you tends to have a very bright. They call it the stage will be very bright. Then the foreground will be very dark. No, then when you go back, you try to adjust it. You will crack the shadow there will crack totally out. No, so normally normally that I realize is don't afraid of higher ISO, because nowadays when our technology of camera, when you go for higher ISO, it work fine. When you going for higher ISO, when you try to adjust the shadow, it won't crack. No, if your ISO is too low, when you try to pull up your shadow, you can see a lot of noise.
Yes.
No? So don't afraid of high ISO. Go for it. 1006 above. Don't worry. No? just try it out, no? Because our camera nowadays, we pay for it, see? We pay for the technology. It must be able to work. If not, we will return our camera to the manufacturer.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. No?
The question is how the performance happens over how many days at one place?
Okay, it's a good question. Normally, they will do this performance for one particular location about 3 days to 4 days. Okay, why 3 days to 4 days? Because of when they, the community or the temple community, they need to pay one night is about 3,006 ringgit Malaysia. So it's about, you 4 nights, you need to pay that much, no? But you can't pay for them just only one night because of they need to put all the backdrop, everything. They cannot just do the show for one night. Tomorrow they take out the backdrop. They need at least 3 days, no? The minimum is 3 days. Hopefully, we still can get them back because of the pandemic. They can't travel. I didn't say some of the member. I did contact them. So what they call it? They are artists. Actually, they are what they call it, living heritage. No, they are the living heritage. They are the artists. I don't think another 10 years, another 5 years, it's very hard to find this type of artists. Just imagine. If they say we have this type of artists perform at Albert Hall, London. How much are we going to pay for this ticket? No, it's not cheap, right? If they perform in Sydney Opera, they call it theater. So just imagine they have this passion. Yeah, actually their earning is very little. Their earning is very little, but all the while they are doing that from every year. They're doing that, but I do believe because of this pandemic, a lot of their performance turned it to become Grab food, Grab riders sending food. I do have, just now I communicate to one of them. He showed me a picture. He become a Grab food delivery man. So such an unfortunate that we can see the pandemic that affect this particular what do you call it, this particular art heritage, living heritage.
They perform on any one particular story, or there are different stories on which they perform at each place? How is it?
Oh, yeah, good question. Mr. Chitan, how are you? You're from India?
Yes, India, because
nice place.
there are a
nice
lot
place.
of similarities. Even in our country, in the rural areas, there are so many of these traditions which are there actually, which are dying slowly. But so I like this very much. In fact, so I was very keen to know whether they perform one particular story or there are many stories on which they perform the performance.
They have many stories. Okay. From what I know, they have many stories. Like for example, they have just now the rabbit story. They have another story is about the baby, the abandoned baby story. They have a story about what they call it, the minister. All this you're talking about ancient the emperor and empress. No, they have many set of stories. Normally, they will perform 3 drama per night, 3 drama. Yeah. I think because of this, another thing I would like to elaborate is, if let's say today you look at in Penang, I do believe in Malaysia, in Singapore also, you do have this type of, what they call it, a stage show. We call it a Teochew Opera in public. But sooner or later, you will find it become less and less. But if you compare, today you go to China, you go to Chengdu, it's not cheap. You pay for the ticket to watch this style of show. So for me, I feel that it's fortunate I can see the performing. As furthermore, I can go to the backstage and capture their images, and I can sit together with them, eat with them. No? So I would like to share with everyone. No? If you got opportunity, you see anything that is a living heritage. That since we are the photographer, we share the same passion. No? Get to know them. Actually, when you get to know them personally, they will feel very comfortable. Another thing also I would like to elaborate is when you try to capture this style of scene, it's not say that we are selfish. No, we are talking about when you tap digital screen, you try to go alone, because when you're alone, you personal alone, they feel more comfortable because they deal with you one person. If you just say you go by a group of people, 5 or 10, they will feel annoying. No, they'll feel that, oh, what are you doing? No, here already. So try to make yourself personal to get to know them. No, then they will feel very comfortable with you. Then it's very easy for you to snap this type of they call it lifestyle images. Definitely, another thing is okay. Maybe since I have my camera here, you see the mirrorless camera. We have this screen. We can tilt this screen. Sometimes when we take photo, we don't take like this. When you take like this, they will feel suddenly why you aim like me. No, sometimes I take photo, I use just the screen, then I just point somewhere. I just touch the screen and take the photo. So you have many variety of shot. No.
Any more questions for the evening? All right, if there's no question, we thank you to Terry Tan for the very nice slideshow this evening, and we hope you enjoy the show. And it will be recorded and put onto YouTube to be distributed to everybody soon. All right, so let's keep in touch and stay safe.
Stay safe.
All right, cheers.
Cheers,
All right.
cheers. Thank you, everyone.
Okay,
thank you, everyone.
goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank
Hope
you.
we all see you again.